Last time on our New York City break, we've been up the Empire State Building, we checked out the glorious Grand Central Station, and we walked along Times Square for the first time. And now we present to you our New York City break, day number 3.
We're going to do a surprise at Hard Rock Cafe later for Angela and say it's her birthday, so they all come over and start singing to her. Watch this space.
Well, morning everyone, day number 3, and it looks like Anne has found the football channel. Watching a bit of the FA Cup between Birmingham City and Leeds United. Today expecting to be full of entertainment because we'll be watching basketball. We've also got a bunch of surprises coming today as well. Here's what we're doing today on the list. Anyways, let's get the day started as we'll shortly head down to Central Park. Just in front of us right now as we're walking down the city streets is Central Park, home of the Central Park Zoo and the ice rink that we'll be seeing shortly. This is a lovely part of New York, isn't it? And just in front of us, I think we can just see it behind the fence. There it is, that's the ice rink, and we'll shortly going to be heading down and get ourselves on an ice rink. Hopefully we don't fall over. So we're now approaching the entrance to New York's Central Park ice rink, which is known as the Wollman Rink. And this is what it looks like from the outside. So let's get ourselves inside of the warm temperatures and get our ice skating shoes at the ready. So let's get our session of ice skating started, and it certainly looks like a busy one. Here are some of the highlights of our experience on the ice rink, including a few slipovers on some of us. Don't laugh too hard. Lauren takes an immediate slip, like we've literally done ice skating 2 months ago in Malvern. I'm somewhat getting better. I know it's a different ice rink, but I'm actually getting a little quicker than I was originally before. Next up we've got Alan trying to navigate the route.
Made it all the way round.
Well, you've made it the whole way round, but you end up tripping over at the very last hurdle. But now that we've finished with our ice skating experience, I thought we will have a quick game of Uno flipping around New York before carrying on to our next location, just to cheer Alan up. Alan is absolutely screwing. Only 3 cards drawn though. It could have been a lot worse. Is it a matching number or symbol? No. Is it a matching colour? No. Is it a card you can play? Of course it isn't. It wasn't Marla who won. Angie takes the victory as her phone falls out of her pocket while she was celebrating. First of all, how could you let that girl trip you over like that?
She done me, she fouled me. She was sent off for that red card. She tripped me up, deliberate foul, deliberate violent conduct, red card, off. Little rat.
Secondly, how would you sum up that Uno flip game?
Flip that.
So that will be it from Central Park for this vlog, as we're now going to be getting some lunch. We was originally going to do the Roosevelt Tramway as well, but that isn't open on the Sunday unfortunately. So we're going to get some food now at Little Italy Pizza. Thought I'll do a little showcase inside of here, showing what's inside of the little restaurant. So let's all sit back now and enjoy this delicious looking pizzas. So then guys, we just came out of Little Italy Pizza not too long ago and we've literally just checked this. Unfortunately, the Roosevelt tramway isn't open today. Anyways, we're now going to get on a subway train along to Brooklyn and we're going to be watching a bit of basketball. And we're going to be watching a team known as...
the Harlem Globetrotters.
So this time we'll be getting on the Q train, which will take us over to Brooklyn for the first time, where we'll be watching the Harlem Globetrotters Basketball at the Barclays Center. Now this journey was interesting as we were crossing over the Manhattan Bridge on an overground part of the subway. We also saw the Brooklyn Bridge, which we'll be crossing over tomorrow, and here we are at our destination of Atlantic Avenue. Oh, that was a nice ride, wasn't it, guys?
What an afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do like an express route, but I wasn't expecting the train to cross over the wooden bridge, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it was Brooklyn Bridge.
No, it definitely wasn't Brooklyn because it was right on the opposite side of the window. We did capture it on film as well. But for now, let's get out of the station and get to the arena. Well, there it is, just in the distance ahead is the Barclays Center, where we will be watching the Globetrotters play basketball very shortly. Without any further ado, let's cross the road, get ourselves inside, get cozy and watch some basketball. So welcome inside the Barclays Center, and there it is down at the bottom, the basketball court. So let's now take our seats and wait for the game to start. So the Harlem Globetrotters is not your normal game of basketball where we'll be seeing loads of exhibition trick shots, plenty of random events that will get the crowd on their feet, and plenty of music sing-alongs and lots of surprises in store. And it looks like Lohan has got his hands on some new merch, a Globetrotters basketball. So the first quarter has just started. There is a total of 4 quarters playing for 10 minutes. Let's see how we get on. Now time for a funny random event. Number 31 Hammer is the main showman here, and he's lifting up a child like it's a trophy. This is Big G, one of Harlem Globetrotters' mascots, putting on a show before the second quarter begins. Go on, lads. And this is how you celebrate getting a score in front of thousands of fans. Gotta be quick. And that concludes the second quarter. Only 1 point separates two teams here, with the Harlem Globetrotters on 62, Washington Generals on 61. Currently at half time now. We just had an incredible dance group coming on for the next few moments. Let's see how the other guys are up to watching Wicked at the theatre. Right now we're currently joining Milo as they are at the Gershwin Theatre back over at Manhattan, where they're going to be watching Wicked. Here are some videos that were sent over by them to add onto this vlog. And this were their seats inside of the theatre, up on the balcony. They saved the best seats in the house for this moment. Now back over in Brooklyn, the third quarter of the basketball game has just gone underway. Here's Globetrotters number 40, Wham. No, not Last Christmas, Rock Middleton. Wham is his nickname.
Make some noise if you want some popcorn! Oh, yes!
So the popcorn he took from that kid, called him down to the main basketball court, and then he gave him a massive bag of popcorn, which is bigger than his size. Honestly, I don't have a clue what's happening in half of these moments, but it's incredibly funny. Here comes the American-Mexican wave. We're coming down to the last 10 seconds of this basketball match, and the score is literally tied on 103. And what a way to seal a last-second victory as the Harlem Globetrotters win with 105 points to 103's Washington Generals. Guys, that's the end of the basketball game. Did you enjoy that, guys?
Yes, mate, brilliant.
We got so many good clips, really good basketball skills, plenty of unexpected scenes. Well, it is a big queue getting out of here now, and I think the subway is going to be quite busy. Let's check on the others and see how they're doing at Wicked. At the moment, we're going to get on the subway and head towards the Manhattan direction. So this is Marlo Mom's and Angie's experience at Wicked, and their show has just come to an end as well. Good timing that. So we are back out on the Times Square Plaza again, as this time we're now going for dinner at the Hard Rock Cafe, also to throw an early birthday surprise for Angie. So let's get ourselves inside and check out this restaurant. So we're now going to our bar table, and this restaurant looks absolutely massive. There's even a stage on that side. Dinner tonight was fairly tasty as well. Here's the top shot of all of us eating our lovely dinners. And you know what you're here for, let's get to the special surprise. And just before we wrap up tonight, we nearly forgot to do Uno flipping around New York. So let's have another round here right now.
Great game, man, didn't it?
We didn't even flip the deck this match as Marlo gets his second win of Uno Flip. There's still plenty of more chances for all of us to win a game on this New York City break. Here's what's still to come on our New York City break. It's going to be a long day for hiking as we're going to be crossing the Brooklyn Bridge. We'll be visiting the Liberty Island and Statue of Liberty. And we are going to be experiencing the One World Observatory. So much more is on the way on our New York City break.